I gotta play with you for a second, you know what I'm saying? Tell me when. Alright, what up? This is Chris from Chris Music Concepts. I'm here with Angie Stone. This is like, I think, my third time.
Yeah.
I'm interviewing Angie. First time was in Arista Records.
That's right.
Back in the days. Then it was Dewey where we waited like 4 hours for you because you had an airplane problem. And now we're back again, Eagle's Nest. Angie, tell me what we're doing here today.
Well, we're actually talking about my new project that was released on the 23rd of November, entitled Unexpected. I'm excited about the project, and it's obvious that everybody else is too. We entered the charts in top 20 first week, so we've got some stuff to talk about.
Now, I mean, Angie, you've been around for a minute, you know what I'm saying? How does it feel right now? Do you feel you're on top of your game, or do you feel like, you know, that that the label is investing the time and money and the energy into
I feel like I'm always on the top of my game, but I feel like anytime you're dealing with an independent, when you're coming from a major, you're never going to get the dollar value that you're looking for. I think, you know, they're your A-list artists, your B-list, your C-list, and your D-list. If I had to categorize myself, I would say C-list, because a lot of the major labels that have converged have their key artists that they focus on. I'm a part of Universal's distribution department, which means that my label actually has to, you know, co-sign for everything that is done for me. It's not a bad thing being I have a solid base, fan base, but it is in terms of videos. Sometimes, you know, artists don't get videos when you're in that category. So I'm blessed to even have that.
No doubt, no doubt. Somebody asked me to ask you this. I don't know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Are you ever going to do a duet with D'Angelo?
You know what? Time will only tell.
Time will tell,
it's very, very, very possible. And then there's a possibility that it would never happen. But I can tell you that if it does, you'll be the first to know. Definitely,
definitely. This album now, tell me who you worked with on this album.
You know, a bunch of people that worked on my previous albums, Jonathan Richmond, Juanita Wynn, were both, along with my daughter Diamond, were some of the people that have worked on the last 3 or 4 projects. Some of the newer, probably Jazzy Faye worked on my album with I Want to Thank You on it. First time I'm working with Rico Fantasia's brother, a young producer by the name of Sly Williams. New, he did 4 songs. Soup, also a new producer, Icon, and a young rapper by the name of Dose. So I've had my hands full, but overall I'm very happy with the project.
Okay. Now for a minute I see like a lot of people is looking at you, they're wondering like, well, you know, Angie lost a little weight. She was pretty when she was heavy, but she looked even more prettier now. Tell them, you know, these people who knows you and want to know what's up with that.
Well, you know, in life we change. We're ever evolving. I can only say that by the time I was peaking in my career, I was overweight because of medication. When I first came out, I was smaller than I am now. I'm just getting back to me. I think self-love was the key. Being a diabetic and managing my diabetes and my health has been another essential part of who I am. But I think that a lot of people, when they rewind, you notice that black people actually get prettier the older they get.
That's right, that's right. And I'll vouch for it. She is pretty. I'm looking her straight in my face. I would ask her out, but you know, she's a star. She's got to do a little thing. Okay, now tell me what you think right now about the state of the music industry. Do you think it's going to improve, or do you think the recession and everything is going to end a lot of people's careers?
Well, it all depends on how far you're willing to go. A lot of people are getting into iTunes and you know, servicing their own music on air. I think music is everlasting. However, I think the recession is having a toll on the industry. But more importantly, I think when you love the gift makes room for itself. And we can always do music. It all depends on what we become accustomed to lifestyle-wise that will dictate whether we'll ever quit. I can tell you now, if I never got a dime, I would still do music because it's who I am.
And we love you because you sold out B.E.T. King. I was there. You're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely still one of the best singers out there right now in R&B tip. And you was marvelous on the award shows and all these different things.
Thank you.
What can we expect right now from Angie Stone before I break out of here?
What you can expect next year, at the top of the year, is 2 films. One is Pastor Brown with Rodman Dunbar. The second one is Schoolgirls with Nick Cannon, Nickelodeon. Obviously, there will be some touring. There will be some private appearances for my shows and more music by Angie Stone.
Okay, great. Okay. Again, remind them the name of the album. Tell them where you on your Twitter and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can log on to angiestoneonline.net. to just follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, on MySpace. You can also log on to YouTube to see the new video, I Ain't Hearing You, that features my girlfriend, Terry Vaughn, who was Cedric the Entertainer's wife on Steve Harvey's show. You can also order the music. You can go into Rhapsody to see a Christmas special that I did, Cookie, my upside down pineapple cake. I'm very excited about this album, and I hope you are too. I wish you all happy holidays, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at a city near me when I'm there. Thank you.
All right, yo, like I said, Angie's still one of the best R&B singers. Again, the name of the album.
Unexpected is the name of the album, in stores now.
And name of the single.
The single is I Ain't Hearing You.
She is beautiful. Y'all go out and support her, okay?
Thank you.
Angie, just give me a drop of Christmas Concepts.
Chris Mix Concept?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is your girl Angie Stone with my folks all the time, on time. Chris Mix Concept. Do it again.
Okay.
This is my way to say thank you to Chris Mix Concept, because he's always there on time doing big things for so many interviews. He always comes through. So I want to shout Chris Mix out and say I love you and thank you.
Love you too. Thanks, my love. Okay.
All right.